one of these reviews is hyping this book up so much, and I'm like, Well, welcome back to my favorite part of the week, where we sit down to read Goodreads reviews of different books to figure out, are they worth adding to our reading list? Not that we need to add any more, because at this point my TBR reads like War and Peace. This week's book is the Mindfck Series by S.D. Abbey. Okay, so here's what you need to know about the Mindfck Series. It's like they took Dexter and Criminal Minds and added romance, and just knew this would reach a very specific target audience. That audience was me and all of you. The Mindfck series follows the story of a woman named Lana. Lana is a vigilante who seeks revenge against those who have wronged her in the past. Lana and her brother were tortured for a crime their father didn't commit. Everyone thought they were dead. The sister made it out alive, spent her life training and preparing for revenge on the small town that turned its back on her. At an unexpected time, Lana met the FBI agent who's investigating her case, and they fell in love with each other. I have a whole FBI roleplay series happening right now. If you know, you know. This is my jam. This is... As Lana hunts down her enemies and uncovers the dark secrets of the small town, she must confront her own inner demons and face the consequences of her actions. What to expect? Dual POV. Love that. I love when a book like switches from her POV to his POV, and then suddenly you realize all the feelings he's been harboring, and it's just like, okay, sorry. Serial killer ex-FBI agent. Yes. Revenge. Woohoo! Dark romance / thriller suspense. I'm reading Cleo Evans' The Citrus Cove series right now. If you're into like small town romance with a little bit of thriller mixed in, not to add more to your TBR. I must say, you need to check the trigger warnings. This series has a lot of graphic scenes, most of it actually, and it deals with really sensitive topics, so not everyone can read it. 1000%, but that would not be me. A trigger warning is like a grocery list of check, yes please. But in my defense, I have read some stuff. The concept was pretty brilliant, but I didn't expect all the insane stuff that I would be met with. Just prepare to be ready for anything and everything. Lana's persona gave off literal Dexter the Punisher and Emily from Revenge vibes. I love the show Revenge. Now I can't be the only person that wanted that like double infinity tattoo on our wrist. I was obsessed with it. And I think they would be proud with Lana's wrongs and rights, to which I support. I support women's rights and women's wrongs. I do have to say how the aspect of moral ambiguity is apparent here, but it wasn't questionable for me in retrospect to the trauma and just everything she had to endure. My heart broke for her, but I admired her strength she had, and I was rooting for her all the way through her quest for revenge. This sick, twisted town and those sick bastards deserve everything she did to them and even more. Every time she does anything, I have this stupid ass grin on my face. I'm not gonna question my sanity, I'm totally fine. It's just, justice in my eyes. Side note, this book was actually chosen by Instagram, so if you want to be part of the next poll and choose the next video that we make sure you follow me there. There's a certain high you get from fooling the world into thinking you're the lamb instead of the rabid wolf. There's so many good quotes as well, like, to defeat a monster, you have to be twice as monstrous. I'm just the typical American woman, or is it the typical American psycho? The series is a trigger warning galore, and it's absolutely not for sensitive readers. For 10 years, Lana bides her time and owns several skills necessary to bring them down. She has the help of Jake. The two have planned their revenge perfectly over the years, and now it's showtime. Now, Lana and Jake absolutely love those two, and that ending, I can't read that. That would be a spoiler. Sorry. I consider Lana to be a fave amongst FMCs I've had the pleasure to read about, with how much of a mastermind and how much of a badass she was. I understand the hype. This is reading like Milo from the Sons of Erebus. If you've not seen the first video, go watch it. That book, go get him, Tiger. Listen, if there's one character I'd sell my soul for, it's Lana. She's absolutely lethal, murderous, and the biggest sweetheart ever. I adore her entirely, and nothing can ever change that. But as you guys probably know, she is a serial killer. She hunts the very people who ruined her life, and nothing can stop her. Not even love. I'm not one to defend serial killers. Sometimes, I mean, I've read too many books. But I mean it when I say I stood up and cheered every single time Lana killed someone. She's a layered character. She will make you cry, laugh, and then she'll flabbergast you with her utterly brutality towards the men of her past. I'm a woman, and I still say ouch every time she cuts someone's off. One word, insane. I have so many emotions reading these reviews right now, but my main one is like the song Vigilante Shit by Taylor Swift playing around in my mind. Touch him again and I'll burn the town to the ground with everyone still in it. I love when it's touch her and die, but touch him and die? Yes, girl! Women! The author didn't focus so much on the romance, and that was totally fine for me. I usually don't love insta-love, and I know most of you don't either, but it was really fine here. I mean, a slow burn with revenge and suspense would be too much. As I said, the romance was mostly just a subplot, but I loved their moments together so much. It was rare, but maybe that made it more enjoyable. Logan and Lana were so good together. Their chemistry was everything. They were just made for each other. I suppose if you've just been reading dark romance that has no subplot, no side characters or anything like that, this might not feel the best for you, but I personally love a full developed universe. They took too much, left too little, I had nothing to lose until him. I'm just a girl in love with a man who's destined to hate me when he learns the truth. It's so dramatic. I'm so excited because I feel like everyone who has spoken to me about this book has said this is so good. I should come to these reviews with no judgment, but it's kind of hard when I've been seeing this being so hyped up. My overall thoughts. So at first I was really scared to read this series. I mean, there's no way that there's a series that literally everyone is obsessed with. It's just unrealistic, right? No, it was realistic. This series was perfection. It has everything anyone could ever want to read. The series shocked me in the best way possible. It mind-fucked me in the most perfect way. I'm literally obsessed with it. Do you know when you're reading a book and the title gets mentioned midway through the book and you're like, it finally makes sense? The series was super fast-paced. It wasn't from the first page for me. It was from the last of the first book. Then when I literally became hooked on it, I was flying through the books and devouring them. This story became so addicting that I wasn't able to stop reading and thinking about it. It's just that you'll constantly want to know what happened, what she's going to do, and how her story will go. And also, one of the best things about the series is how short the books are. That was really perfect. I feel like if it were as long as the normal books, I would get bored and wouldn't be as hooked as I was. As an author, I like writing really short chapters because I feel like if you have a really long chapter, people don't want to pause mid-chapter, so I like just like condensing it, and I appreciate that the books are also quite short. The writing was really not the best at all for me. At the first book, it really bothered me, and I was actually so disappointed because I thought it was going to be overhyped. But when I got to the second book, I was begging to overlook it. I mean, it wasn't getting much better, but you won't have time to think about whether the writing was good or not, literally, but I can say that I felt like it really improved in the fourth and fifth books. That's another thing I feel like a lot of authors who write a full series, you can tell that it takes them a little bit of time to get used to the pacing of it and to really nail it. Especially if you're self-publishing, you don't have years and tons of really experienced people around you to help you improve upon a work. I really love the honesty of this review, just so I can go into it knowing to not give up, basically. I can't tell you enough how perfect the plot was and how much I loved it. This is what will make you overlook anything you don't like and every cliche moment in the series. You will be constantly reading, turning the pages without pause. It will keep you on the edge of your seat at all time. It was truly captivating. That's all I have to say. I don't think this is a question of will it go on my TBR. It's a question of how fast can I edit Pacific Gold Front so I can dedicate a full day to reading it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video and if you want me to keep making videos like this. And this week's shout out goes to Schrodinger's Focus. Yes, I know you want me to read Berserk. I am scared, but I will do it for you. So there's that to look forward to.